ne den edi COP Christian teteye hono waka se kyire mu se yan kan kyere Ghana fo nyina ni mire ise free na ekọ edu baabi na nsantwerefo entimi ne aposifo ni nkitan omra bibia asie nanso na waka se kyire mu se tontontan wayi de free na ekọ nsantwerefo ena afinzo post service ne bedin sa waso maboa emankitan hudie eya adwuma pa wo manyim
MPP amanyoko no eden sama beto ne members anim se niam a eye wiasefo eka no hwa anomanfo mani anaso maso ende akire
nana ma himfa mo wanwem ene adehye mo ko school wanwem wode ma ka se kyire mu se ye empotem honom suku dan ya sei ejane abeni honom omunya nsuo nom ti de aduro de Ghana man perform de che o man dodode a maybe enso wonom so eso
Zongo chairman no wa masu tonto krom e de abeto eye mabunu nanim se omomomode an omonchi omo ho efenfre eye numone ho sanso no momboa Samox na eye education blog omusi no betimi asiewie
adihye mo sentiment make se wanom etuofum agudie e won kitua mu omka bamko akasa de adesre e de ato Ghana man penen John Dramani anim se manim yada onfa hye panfan gwa kom efise nipa bi aya omo ho dua broni Edi MPP amanyoko ne den ejeji sikari from members no sebe betimi aboa na sabasabasa ekoso no eto etimi atwa ensama no pinaka beso me say o madwuma kase bo DLFM 106.9 adwuma ko didi suwe ena so yasene
Make a fuke just study abroad and travel concerts. Adi amo bibia na nije won so person kwa manoni enko suya de ewe USA, UK, Canada, Australia, Germany and China. Now voice no document na yade betimi aya available edi amount. Sanso na admissions a ubenya no mo abedi wenim ama won site me acadmission no. Na wo de ene so person won kwa Australia, New Zealand, Malta, Germany, Slovakia, Iceland and Indonesia enko ye adwuma so a na hu hia so be kita certificate bia de hia ne so Bakaje study abroad and travel consult akache into betimi afrom 0554 415 742 and 0271 298 175 and 0530 332 180
enumre na me kanfo Lumba super ediamao eye super ene so ekan papa Charles Kotofosu dade Lumba ni nyuma hodo de ba maga na mu na kan bi ye pam nenso ya to yabo ase e de fanfidie mu aso ko gina nya bi na wono mansusu bo na nya de bi ewa akire kwa ne senti dwumade bi a wudi a obehia nsurufa kwada ne mpesi papa enfama enso ahoho se ye yie se ya badi nto se ya wade asfa nyina kwada Lumba nsu pampanifo e ne mpesi papa enfa so ahoho no enfama afinsa kwanya ba de maga na hyenkafo wa onim kiatwe no aboya twikopi Lumba nsu pakache ko tu so bi kwa kina bosum da banya sika e de go botom frempanifo e wa homatrufo yi so eye 0555 274 757 0555 274 757 and 0577 475 343 Sasa ko pia wadanso ma ne importer mama eye madam ve aba nyameche madam aba nyameche e wadanso e pada Charles Kotofosu so afa bia autumn na the shop no eben apetrus lenim e wadanso be saso ben eye Lumba sport no pe wadanso ma ho ma fra no ba tufu esu energy mu nkyire mu eye 0557 349 401 0557 349 401 Sasa ko pie mu awa fanko ne potema na ma vic ebutu no the shop no e was sport m e no wa fanko Bamana from Matufu is energy and Sumun Chimunina. 0500 680 783 0500 680 783.
Na meka mo say Easter Saturday de Kofoidua ana ebo so ewe ye de Ofosu Plaza Hotel aya papa da de Lumba eye show kese pa ewe honoma anya asem ketua na anyomtofo akukuda mebeka ne ho eye kofinti ene keke foso ene eye anyomtofo bebre ne ba no sade ne wan se hit na no eden ye pa ebe ye highlife nyomto asane ani jedia ene ye papa begina stage ne so anya asem ketua inte ye Easter Saturday 19th April wa fiwe ye mu ewa di Ofosu Plaza Hotel ni Kofoidua ebebo no nsia na chese gate no mabie no wotwempa mu na chese show no ahyehyehye so obetimi adial star 714 star 51 ash star 714 star 51 ash na watimi ansaka wo ticket ni ene akohia mu ewa di Ofosu Plaza Hotel no Kofoidua
me ka wa de mne say DLFM afrefo kabomko ene tonsa e de afro adumrein na DLFM afrefo kabomko mote nyina ne say wanom eta yem papa Charles Kotofosu dadu Lumba ni dwumade Adwoa wodi nyina chi se fa na nyomoto anase na radio station a edi adaso DLFM 106 pona dwumade Adwoa mudi nyina no mote akire pam na ekwe ebi wa manone na ebi nso my Ghana mu senti wanom ato makoba mu ebia mo ntoma na so mo pono e de ato honom epedom e de ahyekuru mu senti wo my Ghana mu anase wa manone mpo na ate yenka mbone ana frem pelifo be ka wonem wane nyina da yemfa oto efa motom frem pelifo wa homatrufo yi so 0538 865 393 0538 865 393 na dwuma ko na yeso yase ya tena se ne menu se ka se wemfa mu kyerem nyina da emra emesomom eno ni me na ebesoma ne mire no edi amagye so eye takwade Kwadwo krom twa ba wude hikonkron Nhyiraba Kwadwo Sammy bi mene
Adwoa Agyei Sikapa
ye da ye ho ye ba ye de kasebo nkyerem ankasa ebeto aso edi asomo
DL News.
It's official. DLFM 106.9.
Yamamu akwaba afitumlike na share o Facebook na kasebo no yemfa emu nkyeremu nyina da emfa so emra asemadwen sese beji nyina kenkan e o Facebook no so e di amaum yen sha kasema se na ye sha ase e di freedom ko ma se betwam me kase wana made sombo e di abo national security operative so mo maden etume kwakwa wi asika eye 10,000 Ghana cedis ana afin so emprempran de ahodo asabe edigu ye komu bi akwakwa wia ene afia somka eda free akane o my Ghana ye Bank of Ghana governor din ede Dr. NS Addison efiem de kuma na echirem se ndo ada enumre ahomache pe ene nipa bia mu free national security mpanifo akache ebo wura mo Dr. NS Addison fie echirem se ye baye ye yanante ye se sika we pie mu akache ne sika no eya o my Ghana de enti ye hia sika ne yaje ne de akokoma mpanifo okwado penini echirem se debi ebo me ofase sika bia ma menchai memfa ka preba mfamfiri mu nchente mesra da mu ntwa sokra omo chem se debi we ma asese ne national aye security for mpelifo kokko paaye egbo wura fianom ekosese ne ma dem command nse do tudwa enedo ya da parliament e na ye wadai eye match bo smata so aduonu na dem command chirem se de asie no ya pa visa ma ya tim sese no akama agwade se mra nya adwuma bio na sabe se obi ade o man sika mpo a ekwese de ne fa so nim montomo sanfan frɛ nipa no mama na krato mepie mu ewo court na court entane sa se nhwemu fanfan gwadi sika monyana ne to na monyi sika no mom sem batena se pa na sabe mobato ahye nipa so woni fie amna wada no one na yire ne madwodwo mo ho no motata nipa eburu nipa de menem ne kurani etietia amna kra wo ma sa ka se chirim se sa na ye ya aka ne o my Ghana photo sanfo kana folata nso motuche ne fie kowura ne jade ekwahwe ne bo mu nyina da na afinso ne washroom amu chirim se ha dwen ye pa ne sent Ghana man pani John Dramani Mahama for next for visit yakoso na nse no etietia kebem kabia memwo no so pa nya de fa kwan ne sent so obi de Ghana sika momfa ma kwaso momfa nyina de yakoso de menem kwani nya de a ekon kakra woni semsem edeton santrafo anim.
The minority caucus is here to express its concerns about the growing lawless conduct of our national security operatives who the government has unleashed on opponents, particularly the MPP appointees of former President Nana Addo Akufo-Addo. We've heard of some raids, and in some cases, these so-called security operatives rob these officials when they are leaving their premises. They force their way, overpower the security, and enter these premises. This Rambo-style approach must cease. This is the first time in the history of our country that a governor of a central bank is being subjected to such a treatment. Unfortunately for the governor, some 10,000 cedis on his bed could not be found. So some of these hungry party foot soldiers that they use, who parade themselves as national security operatives, are after all perhaps not even being paid, and they use this opportunity to steal. The governor's wife's earrings and necklaces were also not traced. They couldn't be found. In other words, those operatives stole these earrings and necklaces.
Enti Alexander Afonyo Marken and I would say say asemna rehu ye pam akane o magana ye governor no da no Metro Bank of Ghana no Dr. NS Addison ne ho kafo mpo sabe ne chenya da ne kom na so mka nyina da national security fo yakwa kwa wi de free nem pass mu chirim se yamianim ne kure ne asem wodie emu awura me ye pam na no akire domkuma ne chire mu se enya se kuntabu na mompe na momo no sabe se mbabu kuntabu ya adwuma na mama mra ya adwuma mama mra no so nya adwuma na mo na kuntabu ma panya adwuma se obetena se no akofa Lumba star na nimpa sabe otinifira mo tata no ebro na de nyamanum ne kureni eno so nya de betuma so e wo magara no so mo de nsem sei e de tudwa e de fa ho.
We are not against accountability, but we are against human rights abuses and lawless conduct and excesses of the security operatives of the state. NDC should not reduce this country to a lawless state where people believe they can take the law into their own hands and intimidate others. Today, they have 187 seats and they have the presidency. They should not forget. Now, not long ago, we had 169 and also had the presidency. They shouldn't forget that not long ago, they had 133 seats and we had only 61 seats when we had a 200-member chamber. They should not forget that within 4 years, our 61 increased to more than 100 seats and we were in majority in this chamber. This vicious cycle of using power to intimidate must cease.
Ne kwakura mo no ana da mukuma no esan kire mu sei Andra Nacho wani mu nyane ntia sei ensem twene ne den ede oketechie afrifa mensanso national security fo ebo moden sa Kwadwo na wani mu kire mu sei sesira ye toto atata ya ban ba yode tata nipa bi okuruma sei no ha adwen ye pa ne senti Ghana mampanin John Dramani Mahama ma Ghana mlane nya adwuma na kebam kebia memmo nu nya adwuma na nsen de ekama akwede se bia ma yetim sei no akoye soja ban na ba ekone si oman emo akame kebam memmo no emfa no tomapa emfamfra.
We also want to register these protests regarding the arrest of Oketechie Afrifa Mensa last night. Although he was released last night, we strongly protest his arrest by state security operatives in that Rambo Star. Let's enforce the laws with a human face. We rest our case. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Eni awoti ye domkuma wanom ewo masebedwam ena wote wanom enkan
Yanto akase ebone so ne eda so agina ye national security hun sensema na deputy attorney general eye Dr. Justice Shrem Sai edin sama betu dwa se ya dia office of eye attorney general no agi ato mo ho so se eye national security for mo call former governor Edema Bank of Ghana eye Dr. Ernest Addison Fie no eye ade e famra kwan so ye pa no munim se we na to so mienu san se ne edikan no eye former finance minister Ken Ofori-Atta nam so amana ko file eye suit edia national security for ne say adan tu no mu ko ni fie wa bra man ka hwe amfa ankyere no na bra okasa wa ye G's back project a omo launch no che say ade amrane de omo hyemu dem pa edia aye kata hyehye ne proye nti no kire ma na che say wo yesusu say aban ejapade bi wo ho no ma wan famra kwan so announce atimi kaye no ye betimi age ade free winsam nti na ye former finance minister ene eye Bank of Ghana former Bank of Ghana eye governor no fie na omakwane de famra kwan so ye papa no mo amunim so mo na mo kwan so mo nko no mo kwan ko di sa adwuma no se na ebe ye beboa no mo so atimi aye hwehwemu ade afa ye kata hyehye ene proye oni omo a omo ho ebon mu na omo osre pa se ye omo ntimi enfomu ko gina mra kwan mu no eye ade omo pese omo nya eye prove ansa na omo de omo ko gina na sisi na omo nya ye enti no ana omo twetwe omo na ase.
Concerns are on two sides. There are a group of people who believe that the AG is actually being slow, and there's another group of people who are of the view that the AG is being aggressive. Last night there were some searches conducted in some homes, and the views are divided. But I would like to assure the public that we are, as much as we can, pursuing persons who are believed or are suspected to have looted, state assets, being money or other properties. We are committed, and work is going on day and night for that to be done. Most importantly, we are also doing so within the framework of rule of law, because as you may know, there have been instances in the past where persons who are suspected have been treated, have been arrested in manners that don't comply with the rule of law, where violation of human rights and other laws have been broken just because people are suspected. We've also witnessed instances where people have been put on trial for years without any evidence and without any conviction, without any trial, up and they wake up, go to court, and they are just spending money on lawyers. We are determined, and when I say we, I mean my boss, the Attorney General. He is of the view, his policy is that he will not put anyone before any court without having sufficient evidence to prosecute a person. So the reason for the delay we are seeing, or what most of the public are seeing as delay, is that we are making sure that we get the right evidence before we put someone in court. We are not in the business, or we will not be in the business of putting people before the court and now seeking permission to go and now look for the evidence. At least we must have what we call sufficient evidence to be able to put people before criminal court. So the offices, there are so many. So if you look at how government works, we work with other institutions and people submit complaints.
And now I Deputy Attorney General Dr. Justice Ramsay.
Yantua Casa was a go PMM. Our post is Sahine COP Christian. Tete hono and chain, or the smart to ja H. Rimsem. Or my Timothy say no, Ekodu babyam. Nakita Hudia, na eda a posi for, and Elfins or Magan and Central for Temuno. A Mukoti say ta, Metre Embago Pana Betoswa. O Chemse do baby, na ha junior pay so my Timothy say no. Ubonse ne bia nkwanhia biasi basa ye biasi baby krono akwaso baby na posifo akopiem enzantwafo aba ya ginkyeremu de afia posifo nchen a kaskara posifo kyeremu se dabi IGP a meka sei akwa na homgye mu ode emago bato se kyeremu se dabi da wontumi nkasa akra age se kopiem o posifo atena ye kese anase ne mensin wono matena ye kese mde sa party ansɛmhwɛni wunya no nkasa akra na IGP Christian ACOP Christian teteje hono I decided to jam na oya nkyekere edwumadie ede ma pose for pam for from mamo abom ho maden na wono ma ekasa ede ma pose edwumakuro no etete wono na o kire mu se hu banya pa asem pose for na afenso nsantwefo ntem enkitahudie no obetumi ahye moma na aboa ma basabasa ye awudi ahodo ne dwuma ahodo ekoso no etumi atwam pose sahene kire mu se wo ya kwanya ahodo efa so a yetumi ekodi apra ne kankan Even so basabasa ahodo ekwaso o my Ghana mu ena bia wunso wudi ahodo ekwaso no ehu bahia sei posifo ene temamufo betumi anya kitahudie mapam na timi aboa bibi kwaso na nya temfo no benya posifo no mugidie no matumi aka ne ahodo ekwaso ade che posifo na se betuna ma Ghana mu sesei bibi kwaso temamuni ntimi ni posi ni nkomo ensantwene person ni posi ni kasa yesi de bi o ya pam ya no ya de plaster fanfam ya no efri na ko yetimi nkasa agi picture mu se de bi Sanje share no watwam 210 nya dwuma firi na akode uyo posi ni BBC na temamuni ba wonchen ana sai nsɛmtwani ba wonchen bomode na ka kire no de asire nya ne yemo mode na nsɛmtwafo so enkasa na Ghana fo hu de akofiri sɛ beboa ma Ghana mu no yetema yegidie ede afo posifo ene nsɛmtwafo na bomba sebasa wo ekoso no yetimi atu ase akram COP Christian Tete Hono di nsɛm sei ade tuja
Society can effectively combat crime without the trust and collaboration of its people. This is why effective policing is a partnership, one that requires officers to work closely with the communities they serve to foster a safer and crime-free environment. In times when the public demands greater involvement and accountability in our service delivery, a well-tested approach ensures police legitimacy and builds public confidence. This is where your significant role as public affairs officers in fostering positive interactions with the public becomes essential and directly impacts police effectiveness. It is on this premise that the current police administration, under my leadership, will reactivate and invite all regional police public affairs offices to interact and meet the evolving demands of our society and media partners. Over the years, the media has been a key stakeholder in crime fighting efforts and has influenced public perceptions of our work in numerous ways. Therefore, it is imperative that our engagement with the media be intentional, professional, and instructive.
DLFM 106.9.
Ani awoti ye aya posi sahine COP Christian Tete Hono nene ana woti ye
Yanto akase abone so na MPP amanyoko no ede nsema beto eye ne members anim a okire se hwe no ma akoka eye MPP amanyoko no hu nsem bia amfa nkoto abonte ese no nam so bema eye ntitimu ede aba ne titiri ne sa na eba eye nsemtwa adwuma nim so a na chese MPP amanyoko no mudin ana ese na eye statement a General Secretary Justin Kwadwo Frimpong assign ye na okire se eye ade a members bi omukogina sanke ento omuso aba no esa nkugu omudi ye nti omoro ahu ye papa ebi nso so de chese omabema buye papa na chese obia enka na komanto omyem na emom kambom se eye amanyoko baako na eye oha bia wa amanyoko ni bia omomodia na omunsie se na ebe ya ombetimi agina omuna so esanse wo hwa eye constitutional duty na ewo eye article 3 clause 5 na chese eye MPP amanyoko ne mra ebata omu so omomodia na omun defend eye good name of the party send ebe beboa wo a wunnim na ye member no wantimi endi mra we so de ye de oba kodina disciplinary eye committee anim e national regional any constituency honom send ebe yo betimi atwa so esanse wo some bomodia na eye MPP no omutimi ma no egina send egina na
yantu aka sebon so yenyira mo e wa krempure matemum ni enko piem e wo ningo prampram mensenim na honom ene kuro ba kwa hyempotem honom edi adasom eye anwem na onhene odakuro na no na afenso adusiafo aka se kirem se ye ha adwenye pa na suku dan pa omotem no ye yatete apansam eno akire nso ensupa ebi ni potem honom ajanabia ebi ni suku nim ana afenso textbooks amofede besua de cascade bi ma adusiafo ne ahemfo ne kirem se ye ekurei ha adwenye pam na mra ahemfo ana suku fa mafra ne adehye be potem honom ka se mo kirem se ye se ye kese no anyare wa hodo a eba potem honom na ha adwenye pa efiri se enso ba kopa dam potem honom no awe kura enso ne nya dwuma bio ebiewo nso amutu abura nso na da ne nkyene amutu mfa anya hwe ni senti atete amona mu no ha adwenye pram emra school fo beje mre ene de yakasa ba twetwe kono mo kirem se okopiem awo anwem DA eye school eye DA school no ma ha adwenye pa visa make say no enso oto na mopon ekofie adehye na betumeja omona wo school no ma so mama de ko wura nwuram no makwa akwajo omona na sabe abote kaka o ma no so kaka ka ne sem omo kirem se nkonwa ebubu asai ICT lab ebi ni school yi mo nso lablal mpo ebi ni honom kwampa na de school yi mu ekasi twam ne yebo school fo ankwada na ka twam amofre mpo timi nya so enfenso de maka se kirem se de akosui omo nkwada sem ni se ne mefomo ne nya bibi fanfa nte sa de bedu baabi no omo setem ebe ya dempa awamiem basic school nim
ye ni textbooks wa ha wo sha teachers no omo bre ansa na omo try ade yes so omo my homework a omo ka se ngo share books na ye ni bia de be sia ade it's effective wa ha no na ye ni isuo so wa ha isuo na wa ha no ye tuam na sa na ebe nya isuo amna no isuo no inchini bebre wo I say inchini isuo nti edware na ye ho nyina kekaye.
We don't have toilet to shit in, and then sometimes the children go out and then shit around the schools. And also we are facing challenges that is we don't have library.
We need public toilets in the school because our public toilets in the school has poor. When the children need to go to toilets, they have to go to the bush before they can release themselves. And on the compound too, because it is not fenced, the vehicles have been passing through the school. So the noise of the vehicle, they disturbs us, especially when we are learning. And some hit the children in the school too.
Some hate the students in the school too. And out here, way anwem the basic school na mo kirem se de enkonta to bentum. Suku dan enye bibia enkone ne mani nyina akoye kaskala ha adwen ye pantempanifo emfa mo amfa no ba Facebook no so a DJ Omaro na dawro manti ubenya video ni bia na ba school ni se de aye ene mo fana setrem a ha adwen ye pam na no akiri so na se member no so ewo anwem eye community nim ono nso ne den ade Rafred eye enyati kirem se ha adwen ye pan ne senti ode adesre ede to asohwe maga na adusuan sensem so titriu ene eye onabwa ne den de Haruna Idris so man ho modern ya no mra mu nsem bi se de adrei asetrema ya den pa e de amadu sunyafo ne mansi ne nyina ne man kwaye kura nti amade a wonum ewu
enkum no nankasa no public toilet sadan doors wo ho no no e ma ekumfo no ma gi toilet na free akwala no mu nsa nti toilet na wo ho no enye enough for them to use and na se ba ye fan say ICT ni library no omuni ICT lab anu muni sa nyama nti e ma adisua aye we mapa ma mo nti yes Haruna Idris, which is the current Minister of Education, say offer ni mra say no be here your problems no my so be away to my year be my
ni a uteko piemom ewo anwem electoral area ne den de honorable Rafael Ahiati na wote ne nkwan ne kwakra mu no hene popo no na da anwem eye community no ano ne den ade ne tete me eye otoso miensa ɔno so kyerɛ m sɛ nsɛm no ɛha paa ne sɛ ntimpɛmp animanim yɛdam ningo prampram mpanimfoɔ mo nka mo nam fansi ani Ghana man panin John Dramani Abraham mo avi sɛ sukuu na da hɔ no mo no ɛne mpɔtɛ mo no ma ho kyerɛ pɛ wɔ hɔ no so mo nsa nka mo bedu baabi no ma setrem ebetuma yɛ den pɔ no so di nsɛm sei ade tu dwa
ne ma so vote be me wa wo me sika kaji ka wa vote ka me ni aba power aba tuni ona ka yawo mo wa no sisi lo wa nga abroye se mo ji lokoji o se pa mi no anu nga mu yo jon wo de no lokoji no ko ma na ka o ga la ka ya lokoji no ma ba ne ba jo lo wa je sisi no wa nga ni chu ko ne amra lo ne na ka wa nga ni chu ko ne ba so no ne ka yawo
ɛni a wo te kopie mo awa nwema eno ewo ningo prampram mensenem ewo nkrabo premante mo no na ye hono papa da krona no ne den ade nene tete me a otoso miensa ne na oti yen we na yegina we nso ada ye ho akwakofa ya na abofo dwotonde ye ba ka sebode ya ka echi no ye ba kenka ne nyina ede asomo
Makwantu ohunsam eye medadwen nanso meyansam tronenti menya daje ye hwehwemu ekohu Sunday Sam's consult na wonom nti ende metimi ba menya abre ne adaje ekenkan ye eye investigations about womo ana mehu se wo apply for visa assistance a emfeli efri se wonom ewo track records madansi die nie ma menintrel Sunday Sam's consult edi britia wabi ebeje wo visa amawo se wo ko United Kingdom, Canada, Dubai, Poland, Croatia, Nafe Kradie, Serbia, any Greece in so abeka ho a work permit ethetri. Ma menchire wo mo etchire kwan. Sunday Sam's consult ewo Ofanko barrier, Asofan, our Ben Wise Park Hotel, ewo Asofan New Station hono a. Phone number 0244 291546. Email address nso samuelowusu626@gmail.com. Yeti ehudi enti, we connect dreams with opportunities. Emanenye wadwendwen, frɛ wonom na nso bedi adanse empo asede media.
Yamamu akwa ba afia kenka madwen kyerɛ ne biem awo Facebook no so emfa ensomo wei efri Adam Hatch ene wo kyerɛ mu so hwe live edi free Libya na yenkwa so amu adwubaden yenso yada surprise na ne ba bia won so ehwe yen edi free wei nso efri Baba Mahama oboase na wo kyerɛ mu sem Ghana man penin John Dramani Mahama opese galamse no etu otwa de bomade asem wa penti si no bomade se onko penti obi ono so tufu magudi a okoti kwan so MMDC bia ba sa de a asante mante munya de bebo ma galamse no eto etumi etwochim se ncha kese mfango emfama aye Abanga Yakubu Fuseni ono MPP National Youth Organizer hopeful yada se pam wensu every Richard ahwe na wochim se o chia yempa no manyadwo ne ncha kese nkoma takwado Kwadwo krom de hye twobe wo de hye Nhyiraba Kwadwo Sammy bi ne Adwoa Agyei Sikapa ye bo adwumaden ye pa na kase ye bonom eye official pa ne modesa no manam enam DJ Ghana man fudie ne so gbetre station ho no ma wona Ghana fo nyina eti edi DLFM o chirim se ye bo adwumaden te yenkwaso a na yensom oman Ghana sompam we Ghana ni ye ba won chen sofa na men sofa visa se meda hoyi esene sabe chema wontumi chen ne nyina ne sade hye mo wanwem e woni ngro pampam pote wona chirim se sukuda ya motemo no ilabile na bi ni honom textbook ni ho bibia ni honom enso amanum bi ni sukunum ebia wo mpo ejana bia nso bi ni wonkola na kwasa bi enwuram na Kwadwo mo na aboaten aka wonom nso ayeye ne den sukunu nso honom na hyen fa den kola na nkwa etu asem Ghana ni ensem se wote a se na woka edefa hom 053 40 50199 053 40 50199 ana 0593 40 65 yamafra yisu na dehia wonom ho anwemu aho kira mo na men dia na woka fa ho se Ghana ni hello majo
yana wapa kwanse
kwanso awo
enya prao nya adan yomu ya dia nya pra
yo ya te ya dase bebre hello majo
mejo so ofa fo bokode
ya mi aduma ofa fu na dia okase free hen
ene me se mu abuso kan efe na me ko DC
papa no me yenti ofa
problem betimi aso wa V8 ba ko pempo betimi aso wo sa problem no because ko Toyota V8 ba ko 30 billion for one betimi aso wo sa problem no nti omo to V8 ni ba ko no mfa ko so wo sa problem no ofo bintu aso
papa no ya dase pa wo fefum won so betimi abaso 053 40 50199 ana 0593 40 65 majo
yenyo
champion we kwanso senior
kwaso bokode
oh nyame adome fa fam na ba ye kasa ma yenko pani udi ma bia kasa free
eske dodowa
eske me yenti oni mre
muze ye adibi wo homo a Ghana fu mpanifo ba ma ya kasa saa musu mike parliament wo fukura all obi ko school MPC bebre ko school wo ana bebre so wo kuro mu ho nti mpanifo mo wo mu ntime hwe mo agyanan bia amfa ma mo tiesie school no
ano ne asem no
yesere MP no se aye no anwan district mu on hwe no mo tiesie na nkwala so nya ba bi na mo so baso mo nje wo
all right
be se na nkasa die no nyam
yo ya da se bebre esko di free dodo hello majo
yeah
senior wodi ni ba bia kasa free
ba se frame me Derek na me kasa fitema
champion me yenti ani mre
adena tie fidan no one person obetiesie amaye
asemo
tie fidan nkola iko bush no okone iti sabo bi ka oma
eno ne asemo no
abo akokura mpo aka ho no enyo anu edura momo ebe ya V8 no senia na oka no one ton V8 ne ba ako
yo
no one fire day wo fansiesie sa ne ma no nyina
okay ya da se bebre senior hello majo
yeah
ahon fa wodin ene ba bia kasa free
hello gadam kasa fa sama
ahon fa me yenti ani mre
ankura ti school dem be on bedo mo na akura mu nya mo prese yenko si ayi hospital mamo mo prese yenko si hospital mamo ti se sika na o mo prese ye fa ko si hospital mamo no ye di si ayi ti se toilet ni school sa enti enye ya na antani for the nyakopo ni ko le mo bu ye kwase ankasa o ma ti tire yense ku ye ti e no mo twa ye ma
asemo
asem kule no ma be mu ni ye ti omo ya mabo why ne ye ni pa ye to aba ne ma wo mo
yo ya da se bebre ne wonso wadwe nkyere wonso betimi aba 053 40 50199 ana 0593 4065 ahanku to ne yenka okasa bo mfa show yim da wonso de ha wo no nsama to dwa no na wonso wa kyere wadwe hello majo
yaja Nhyiraba Kwadwo Sammy bi
Dexon bada kon droba achima de crossing ne mre mayentio
na mi Nhyiraba le gna pa bo makisto mangana Nhyiraba o manga nyenya say ye dis 8 years enche
busum ya na ewo mai
Ghana ye wu
eden
Ghana ni school mu na so tundra akese
eden
ewrade nyemo bo wai bye bye
beda sepa hello majo
yeah hello
isini ya udini babia kasa free
yeah frame Samuel na me kasa fi akra
champion me yenti onimre
yeah me say adam perifunu kwase ebu be no mubu ye o man yimu sa no ne yetimi ato aba mbe dada ye de ne ato aba wi a no obu ye nkwase ya sei
ede
what torum na nkwase ade nko a
me pacha mesre wada kasa na ya na ma ho ate mpacha wani di mu ada why but mesra ya radio sunti no na ma ho ate am pacha nkwase ade no yi ho ne free ho ma me pacha
mate
better beda se bebre ni wadwe nkyere no ya me nhyira wo hello majo hallelujah kofi ma ashama damon city nie
o famia
senior me yenti animre
adedi ka me we she Nhyiraba Abigail baguna o tama 22
okay
happy birthday and then awoda
oh ne yen nyina so ma na woda pa
ofa ye kromo ade emi se yen penifo na ebi mu ndwen yen ho
eden
ahuni die no en kamo plans on sana mimi hu no serious because we share school kola se ne mu kai die se amo yen penifo na nka de me hu ni se adi se BBC ansa na motu anamo sana mimi hu no BBC ye dia
amo nya ho we
anamo ade wo de ma BBC se tia angba ko kukura we are the chrono si watch and so me ken na so na ewu no ofa mu nya me nyeju
me da se bebre kofi ma odi fra shama da mon city hello majo ya mi adumo senior within kasa fi dodo wa bra kwa me dodo wa senior me yenti animre
yo me dia me pesa me ka champion for me say sa ai omo hospital na mo show besi no mo de omo nko abinti na omo ka so omo yare na mo fake no e pensi toilet ma kwada no sa hospital Ghana ha no omo na mo si e omo mo sende an ya ile lepe mo de omo nko ba abinti no na mo fake no si toilet ma bo kana why
Mate pa menso medase pa bra kwa me ade dodoa ya menhira bebiri ye twen ye last call up na yaso de so na pakan G8 no so metena se apakan G8 ene akopama so nsem nya se kuma yakopɔ ya adom ekina da Ghana Black Stars for no enya sim kuma ye twidi afa eye child for so na apakan ye be luzu o we be we ne ye luzu de na nka me besi kuruma na enya so kuma DJ Malon tiwe opevesa e de atukwan akwa aburuchiri enti mo na mode ye be koma mfa ya nkwa hwa bi o na de ye kom ne senti ye so sma pakan G8 na waba betena so na ode akopapa so nsem no de wabesom na ofrefo twatu aba hello majo
wafana wana bacha odoni
Eva
odoni 25
better my enti onimre
wafa anyemu minimo pa omo kwan ye bibia nkoso but omo to aba nti omo ka so omo show ma system then next 4 years omo to omo aba e bi omo hia na omo saka
okay
meso
medase pa odo se won so oje mre na woni yen edi nkomba nimre wie na ka se bo ne ye gina we suna de nyina edi asi emu semufo no eye maize mebe entry ene se mu edi ema yen DJ Manazile kupie mu ewo Facebook no eso akenka fo nso ye mienu edi ameje so takwade kodwokrom twebe wode se konkron Nhyiraba Kwadwo Sammy be mene oba ho fedua
Adwoa Agyei Sikapa
yes also ama paka Agyei betras na oba idie na ye DS Sports ena ode to aso ma munyina mu anitia adehye
de na Nyankopɔ atworo se ebe ho no ene ne be ye ho sara Nyankopɔ pɛ no de na Nyankopɔ atworo se ebe ho no ene ne be ye ho enti ye da Nyankopɔ ase ansa na mistakes na ba in our players side na omutumi equalize ye no inshallah bro ni se mintu mo me ase obehwe na wasiyehye no mabi
the what direction of Kife's economy
direction me ye na ediko ye ediko woni na me kofa obi aba na me high diamond na mitianika some of you are journalists, some of you don't I think you are doing like you don't go to school. Direction me I'm taking Confessor to a good direction. We thank God. We didn't lose in our home today. 4 matches, 1 point. Alhamdulillah. You are taking yourself for bad direction, action, bad caution.
DL Power Sports.
Yaw dagbe wotro melegbedra no vinyo fogbotofio wotro ya cha gama gbado megbano sports yemi twogbono yimenko enyu DL Power Sports medekuku no wotro ya la yo madana gbona made na amasiame propomotofio no chome radio at DL 106.9 anyami ganyo bi tuobele bon no ko Facebook ke YouTube bekene mengabo efian no yo beshe wata shekon woke sports de ba menkpabo fani ochemoko ni mokwa kemoko ni mofiamo ke radio afo DL 106.9 sports no ni small ni watashi wakeba. Good evening to our cherished listeners and viewers watching us live across all our social media platforms. Thursday evening, we are back on your radio to bring you the best of sports updates you will get in the nation capital and beyond, called DL Power Sports Update. So please call a friend to tell a friend to inform the whole family that we are back on your radio to bring you the best of sports updates you will get. Ebuzia maminyina weso na memo adwo ama wakwaba mbepie enkrampumpuni mantem ajatum kasafidie kese aba kopeso DL ohaninsia echiripo enkron yawadan yumre emre wiedu sa agudie mnantie esinkunya na agudie wonsama wodo yakwakope edi abresemu fo wagibra tenase wawu so asone so krojin tebeni nyina waye fimni akedi osie modu otiefu editie sa wote ohwefu edihwe sa ohwe na yen okafonso no edi kase ye kane atenase a yede eba agudie wonsama di ebumfumpa edi adencheche ni adane ewo Ghana bibrem ene broni cross ya tunidin DL Power Sports ebusia baby bia wo enanwure ya mawadwon ema wakwaba ji akonye ya bo ansam ne bede ya chechire ye besane mu agufam ede amawo ye tenase abribia woni mi se Lumba insupada urma ena ye de ensam na eba na Lumba nsupa ye nsu a abe dwama nso emu ode emu ya krogen Food and Drugs Authority aye nhwehwemu agye atum se Ghana ha ne nsu a aba na obi anom no eno ani Lumba nsupa enti babi bia wo bia otie me na nwumre nsu a obenom na be ya ode no eno ani Lumba nsupa enti efiefie monom enkola ne kosku amomfama omo dwumadie bia odi bia no fa Lumba nsupa na ma wa hoho na omombobo na bibia begina na so na bibia aye fine mo amotunton so Lumba nsupa no na monton na Lumba nsupa no mo wo eye dansuman ene ne mpatem no Madam Abanyameche mubenya bi ewo ne akachi enso wo o appear to lane oben Lumba sport no 0557 349 401 Ofankwane ne mpate Mama Vic ewo mubenya bi ato na kache 0500 680 783 ehonso mubenya bi Lumba nsupana kasa opebi ato a DLFM akache ewo nkran Agbogwa Junction yane Wisconsin International University no ena edi animhwen akache obenya bi ato na bibia e kama bibia obia je numbers we na frempene for eri bibegu hyenmu dia bro na ne opese odi ye udwumedie no odi edi numbers no 0345 0 no abo 5 miensa 274757 ana 0577 4753 43 Lumba nsupa kitemu na nwumre yede ensam no eba from afar minu akwame afum ekame womede ensam no ede eba kwame asida eya wode DJ Omarion ede ya to abafu ntintan kese ne so Facebook and YouTube yada DLFM 106.9 capital letters capital DLFM 106.9 search page na ebeba na wahwe show ni bi na bibia kama mi amede ensam no eba no edi ameje so no ayensu ano de hye apakanjih the blessed kiyentie we mfam prapra kwemu yeba ibesi fam ne yede nsam na asomo
apakanjih we de nyansa de wadiawo wo interview wo kasai wa hobrase wo radio mu kire se wo yo pabe ne wo radio mampa enti kajagu
ye keje gumuna ya hensam na se edi amade ya chase edi afifie ye wia na ye de broni cross so de no ewa manone edi Adwoa so de amade senior men's national team the Black Stars of Ghana omo akachi ne ya chase finyame yadmo chana wo Accra Sports Stadium ampaya ebedwa efiewura entu akremo betu na the senior men's national team Black Stars World Cup 2026 qualifiers no ene yimankensie no ye ne o ma ye fene Chad edi game ebwani 7 p.m. Ghana time ochina ena sa game ne baso na dano adamede betu anim se NSA for chirema yi ticket no ye twam za ticket na ye tono abefo ntintan kese ne so no o matwam ene no o mode asoye bi babetu dwa ope ticket ni bi ato a obenya bi ede ato na o mode asoye ahodo de abetu dwa memfa wonsam emfansom dia o mo se media organizations ahodo a obenya bi ato makache no SYZ despite atinka and multimedia obenya bi wo makache ato other outlet nso stadium show ministries post office forecourt of Asumdwe Park and Access Bank car park nyina no ope ticket ni bi ato no chira wakohwe game na obenya bi wo a yede ewonsam enso edi asomo a enya asam ketwa na wo Black Stars insensem no endra omo ye training no and Ghana mampeni His Excellency John Dramani Mahama abebio ekopie won wakache ekosla team no na okwa no de two team nanim se ogina Ghana fo nyina anemo ebesra omo mrantie no as a president na Ghana fo ebomomume editor machi na oshomu nkran Ghana fo nyina no ewo mo se omakoma bubu a Blasters no yentima qualify nko AFCON 2025 ye na so still na no Ghana fo mpa ba ewo Blasters no ye enti ogirie se nyame yadoma omo beto to nyama ema Black Stars no glory days no asaba biem His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
I am here on behalf of all Ghanaians as the President of the Republic to just cheer you on and encourage you. Ghanaians have had their hearts broken by the fact that we didn't qualify for the AFCON. But even where we qualified for the AFCON, we crashed out very early the last time. And so we haven't given up on you. We still believe that the Black Stars can find its glory again. And it's dependent on you.
His Excellency John Dramani Adwoa Samsono ena odi tuja se eneno opese ohwe Black Stars team performance na emrante no eda na di ewa manone no ombetumi ede sa performance no ede aba Black Stars na Black Stars no se obo asika unya wo national team no unya se sika no ana sika unya ewo club side unya se sika no ewo national team no ntino obo national team na eye ahofama ene se odebo na patriotism no enso eye adwuma na World Cup na yeba beko no eye wet dying for ntimrante ni nyina no ese omu make sure se omode nyama betutu ye se na be ya ombetumi ede national team no etumi ede akọ World Cup no na enyama akoyi ede amagana.
We all like to watch you when you play for your teams, and we expect that you bring some of that dedication to the national team. Playing for the national team is not as lucrative as playing for your individual teams, but still that sense of pride and patriotism that your nation, you know, has gone to the World Cup is something that is worth dying for. And so before you start the qualifiers, let's put the AFCON debacle behind us, and let's look forward and know that we can redeem ourselves. I know that in the World Cup qualifiers we're going
ne krakramono ena Ghana man penny His Excellency John Dramani Mahama editu team na nim se nyame yadom ochna nia oye bia no obejai na wahwe team no embra omobobo na nkrofo kraka kire no se ondidi ntem ansa na wakohwe bo no na mom ni nyina mu no ochna no obeje bre no wahwe game na ebeba so bi no ogidie se nia oye obejai akohwe game no emrante na emma ne bre enye kwada na Ghana fo nyina ochna omo beta team na chi na ogidie se ochna mrante no ebe make Ghana fo nyina proud.
I'll take time off and watch the game myself. Even though my heart is not very good at watching soccer, I will brave it. They say I should eat before I go and sit down. And my hope is that you will justify my sitting and watching you guys. The whole of Ghana is going to be behind you, and I'm sure that you can make it.
Ghana man penny His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ena watenenka enso ewo na Otuado na ye training coach edema the senior national soccer team the Black Stars of Ghana Otuado akasa na yenini didi nkomani yebisanse ahead of game akobono yenimi se Black Stars captaincy no waje edi afi Thomas Stepper tensem edi ama Jordan ayu dede ayu nu aketwa no na Black Stars captaincy nankasa no eden na akadia from game we no endisturb mwana eno sida bi omesua de edi afi Black Stars leadership nsensem ahadwi over the years omesua de edi afim na team ni nyina atena se positive talks akoso na insightful no na talks na omoye no na very very insightful na omo nyina agi atum se national team no responsibility no sacrifice na se omo nyina ye na bigger aim na esi omani so no ometumi achieve yentie nsema Otuado ede atudwa.
I think it's very important that leadership is not like just coming like that. The leaders, and I think, like I said, I hope that we learn our lessons. We have really, really positive talks. Everybody was very insightful, and it comes with responsibility in all kind of things. And responsibility sometimes also to sacrifice for the team, for the bigger aim.
Otuado Tuanen Samso na yebisanse neno webi full up technical team no Renfresh Shefaba as a technical director and Desmond of Aba as assistant coach. Now who I'm saying and I say Desmond of Abo Adwuma pa ewo under 20 nakache or a very good coach or by Ebebo Renfresh Shefaba or a very very experienced coach waje AFCON bi da 2002 with Cameroon na omo ban Ebebo adwuma so ne omo kwakwaye no na ni agye pa so ne omo kwaye adwuma.
I think everybody has different qualities. Surely, I think Desmond has done a very, very good job with the under-20s. He's bringing in his experience. and working with national teams. But I think it's also a good quality, tactical and technical wise. What he's bringing in, he's very, very supportive, and surely Winfried Schäfer has big experience. He has won the African Cup with Cameroon. He knows how to deal with difficult situations. We've been talking a lot. He's been engaging from the first day with the players, and I'm very, very happy that he's on board.
Otwado Rene, coach at my senior men's national team, Black Stars of Ghana, and Watenenka. Ghana men's under 20 national team no, almost from Black Satellite, and a boy and you may non dua. Omone my friend Morocco, almost mema under 20 no, Eddie Ayonko Faken Siebako Eshisha so, Muhammad the 5th Sports Complex, na 10 p.m. and as a game na bekoso na, Yabo and Unkomo Eddie Achel, Omunina the young Boboa, Senebe under 20 Afcon Eba Sonomukwa, Enyama Ebetimi Akoye, Eddie Amamo, Ghana Premier League match day 20, outstanding game on Yati Eddie Fuo, and Young Apostle 0, Asantiko 0, Samates 2, Mediama 1, Bechem United 1, Heart of Folk 0, Basketball Stars 0, Babiani Go Stars 1, Heart of Lions 1, Dream City 2, Nations FC 0, Adriana 1, and Legon Cities 1, Vision FC 1, and Wobo Kwefena Lions at Nafi, and Enquires United Abodrobia, and Tian Fabo, Anthony Yonkwatinum 0-0, and a PM table no, Babiani Go Stars Dikan 40 points, Asantiko Kotosmi 39, Miansa Heart of Lions 37, and 9 Bechem United 36, and a house of Fogatos Enuma, or 36 teams Akanyina, Etwa so and so ewo, Oko relegation zone, team said demono, Legon City 16th position, 21.17th, Enquires United 19 points, and 18th position, Enquires Lions, Omaswa teams in area, Omukatwa, almost 17 points, Yede I want some at the amount. Now, Dr. Prosper Natogum, coach Edema Santikotko, or see Gemna, Omone Bobo Kwa, your friend or young apostles, to me, at the Abuenino, or see Gemna dear massa, na and ya better cry, na Gemono, na your very physical game, Ninja say, nature of the pitch, no, Nanya cry, anti teams me, Nina. Send omo peso omo bomb board the born to fembono or meant to man money anti game no na a physical game because send a 2 teams in your peso the born to fem na omo born I go pramano and momo kwansa.
Yeah, I think it was a very physical game. And I think it was so due to the nature of the pitch. The pitch did not allow both teams to keep the ball on the turf and play. Yes. Every time the ball bounces, or you pass the ball on the turf, it's just changing direction, and it was difficult for both teams to play. I saw young apostles when we played at Obuasi, they could keep the ball and play. Today they didn't do that. We also didn't do that. So mostly the ball was in the air.
Dr. Prosper Natogum Etwanen Samsono and say or the quality team and a ball game no na boys no a boy pa result no and a omenya de name on the day no nemlantene boy pa or bomber baso.
Those players are good quality players, but you saw the team we assembled today. Good quality team, good players, they did very well. So it's just the results we didn't get, that's all. I think we've played very well. If you look at these 2 teams that we played at home, you saw us today. I think we played well. That game you're talking about too, we played very well.
Dr. Prosper Natogum, coach, the man Santikotko, and Watenenka and so Abubakar Watara, coach, Edema has of folk nonsense training be Ekobisa and say, well, lose back-to-back games. Leg over to Magiana. Obenya botra kanyansa sam sabi achire nsentwere no ena onu mo tutu fun de man nsentwere ni se wabebo nsentwere ni na mane so obeje lega na wabeka achire na aya nsentwere fo no munye discipline kakra ma ose mobile press conference eho anya Makola market na mabeka sabasa yenti house of coach Abubakar Watara otiti bi man nsentwere ni no.
Your ambition to win the league this year after these 2 losses?
I tell you, our ambition to win the league. I'll tell you. He's talking, it's not this is the Makola market.
Okay, coach, a team like Adwoa, the ambition is always to win the league.
Who tell you that?
If I am right, the ambition is always to win the league.
Yes.
And you were second when coming into this game. So after the 2 longs, is that ambition still there?
Go and look at the table and you make your own opinion.
Abubakar Watala, I don't know what to be the man training. Coach, where the house of folk nowadays are the way better now. Now, no serious team. And I bet so coach, I was say so. Or bad press conference and Akuma Hano, not the TB the man central for near there. Use what's our own yard there. House of folk never saw so now. A team very serious and come up Pamoma or da. Now, Kofi Tompo, a player the Mabechum United on the day no, or no share go Sergeant man of the match. Or say House of folk for bar bono, or man the bobo papa be or boom boom qua and no mobile boy. No more Bechum United, or more good midfielders in tea. Omo the born to a firm boy. I don't know much has to folk. Now only big team to say has a born our shana. I am not feeling here brutal. I had the brutal.
I'm a but I don't know say where the born better for me. I'm born because I'm Mr. Desmond. Yeah, baby. They were born so. Oh, because here I got very big opportunity because when I has a bar, we do a check, we do expect TV. If you already answer the examination and say, yeah, we do anything, say, give me the way they do match. And I answer the place, you know, even though you can say the winning match now, the winning match is easy.
Kofi Tompo, a player, the Mabechum United, or no share go, Agyei man of the match, no see has by no, or man bebo papa be a boom boom kwa, and no, or mobile boy. Yan money to woman on it, na yan sorry so, na yan ko edia. When him say World Cup 2026 no qualifies no, e guso e koso ewe bibremu. Na games ni bi atofam ebi so baso men run you through there wo group A no Sierra me no ka say o ma bogini bi sa ka miensa e mo matimu ba ko game na ba na we sa so na group C no Zimbabwe atena fie ni bani abodro obi a hye yonko e ka mienu enso so e wo ho na group D no Cape a hye ba ko Mauritius entmi antia no so aba na we e bono nso a Libya ene Angola e de bebwani enti Senegal former coach or former captain Aliou Cisse and now you know born first game as a coach at the Libya against Angola. Yere I want some Edema Group F on sono about 7 p.m. Gabon any Seychelles ebebo and I see a canissimum you know our Group F for Gambia and Shebi Sansona Kenya and Shebi Group J no 1 game Abanewe Mozambique at Uganda and Nanio Mekamiensa and Momati Muba Kwenso wa yere I want some answer the mount and a Group H no 1 game Atoja Malaria Tanafi ama Namibia akwasho mekaba kwa omo entmante ebo nwumire no nkron wo group I no Comoros and Mali bebo na sa group we ye Ghana for ye group nti ye bomb paise enke be pai na ye draw dia man na nka bibia ha akọ ye dia man nti Comoros ne Mali mo dia mo draw man eno an ye pe mo draw bibia be fine e de aman na CONMEBOL World Cup qualifier 2026 no ebo 11 p.m. anadua Paraguay enso any Chile ede ebeboania yede awonsam so ede amao na uram ewo UEFA Nations League na omonso eye playoff no games ebeba so ebo 7:45 Croatia and France bebo big game na eba so Denmark and Portugal bebo Italy and Argentina bebo Netherlands and Spain ebebo 1 game atoja dada Turkey ashe Caribbean Hungary atimuba kon and Austria and Serbia ebebo 7:45 Greece and Scotland 7:45 on bebo and Ukraine and Belgium and so bebo 7:45 1 game atoja dada Armenia tena fiema Georgia akobo mekami en so mentumante 7:45 no Bulgaria and Ireland ede bebo ani na Kosovo and Iceland abo na Slovakia and Slovenia ede aboni ede wonsam ede ama ebusia ye nyina we so na agudie mu nsama ena nwumre ye de so nyina no yam fancy na before ye be ko DJ Marion me de picture bi send o ma me wish me ma me birthday na men sorry so na ene eye mia me ma me prekope na ye fra no oba ya asantewa yes na nidin ede madam ya ansa safori yes oko epuemantam eastern regional yes Kofodia New Dwaben South constituency MPP pen for na no o kan obi no ye future MP ede ma New Dwaben South constituency ewo Kofodia nidin ede madam ya ansa safori oba tampa ya asantewa no na ni adin bruta ma me we wontumi nsisi ni da oba one mema na esi akon
untumi ne da madam ya ansa safori ne yam ye bruto penny pasem odo nipa so intino madam ya ansa safori mama ene wa woda mameme show happy special birthday nyame nshira wanya okese onto nkwandem na akoma pa na ekita no onjina so mfa nshira no nkoso anya okese nti once again madam ya ansa safori mommy happy special birthday to you ebusia ye de si ye ko na zigibi atoa so ede awoso no ababe woso mo kwame afum from afar na obomachi don medasi DJ Omarion ede yenko Facebook and YouTube medasi DJ Omarion me amede nsem no eba na di ameje so no eye ayensu ano de share apakanGH the blessed kin mebra penny Mr. Kofi Ayenu michia ona nwumre wa yensu ano so ate woni wife Sister Mary zigibi ni aka no mensuru bibia be ye fine enso so ewo hono ai bibia be fine ebusia yakọ zigibi ede awoso